So, video number 2, as promised. Quickly, I want to give a shout out to my boy Parker, one of my boys from college, sent me a screenshot, and it was actually a Slim Thug, H-Town legend, who posted about the childbirth and the light at the tunnel is the light from the hospital room. And the funny thing is, I came up with that years ago, like in college, because I've always tried to explain deja vu. Like I've always been on this path, and I don't know who. I didn't look at the name of who he reposted, but make sure you give her brother credit. But I'm gonna get more in depth in that, probably in the next video. But right now, I want to just talk about. Well, I mean, they're all related, but so just to piggyback off the last video when I was talking about your soul, and don't get too hyped of what you physically have here. So to piggyback off of that, I just want to talk about loyalty and loyalty and love, real love. So love to me is the most powerful thing ever. And like I said on the last video, there's 2 types of love. We always hear real love, and there's 2 types of love. There's conditional love, and there's unconditional love. So, of course, the strongest of all is unconditional love. But conditional love is more popular. Conditional love is more accepted. Conditional love is masked as the cream of the crop. And why I say that is because when you have conditional love, it is just that, conditioned, meaning if it was I hate stalling, meaning if it was real, you just couldn't flicker it off. But this is the thing. If you have never been given unconditional love, how can you ever recognize it? Or how can you give it back? Because this generation and the generation, my generation, the generation under me, conditional love is what the norm is. I love you if you like whoever my political views are. I love you. I think I said like, but I love you if we share the same religion. I love you if we have the same type of music. And you always hear couples say after years and years, they grow apart. They grow apart and they don't know why. I marry couples. Oh, I didn't know that she liked this, or I didn't know she liked this, and I'm speaking on the man part. From what I see, a lot of women let other women get in their heads. Not all, in different situations, because I know men, we don't compare our spouses. We don't be, oh, my girl do this, my girl do that, my girl don't do this. Nah. I mean, we'll do a blanket statement, but overall, nah. But I know women get in depth in it, hence the housewives craze and things like that. Because for some reason, that's cool. I don't know. Talking shit about your spouse. I don't know why that's cool, but back to the conditional and unconditional love. So I've always wanted a family. This is why I chose that path, college and never getting in trouble, staying off drugs, drinking, this and this and that, because I wanted to be rewarded to have, a wife, a son, a daughter, a dog, or a house with a picket fence, all that good shit. But that got played out. Nobody, I don't think anybody dreams of that anymore. You know, everybody dreams about the money, power, respect. Nobody really gives a rat's ass about a family. Um, because what a real family needs is unconditional love, and the people today aren't equipped for that. Um, Everybody's quick to give up. Example: shout out to my boy Larry Lowe, great actor. He came out here too. Me and him came out here, California, from Texas, from Elsick, A-Leaf, to do this acting thing. And both of us are struggling like hell. But, like we had a conversation a couple of days ago, it's because we unconditionally love this. This acting thing beats us down. You're damn near homeless every other weekend. You don't have this, but you still have to maintain. You still have to study. You still have to be ready when that call comes. And that call may never come. We may be on the Morgan Freeman um, plan. We could be 60 years old, get the first lead role in a major film, but it is what it is. This is how it is. And we both said there's no way we can quit this. There's no way we can be like, oh, forget acting, because we actually love it unconditionally with all the BS that comes along with it. The whole Hollywood gangs and who asked the kiss, who asked to lick, all of we're trying to do this the right way. And if you can quit something, then there's something about you that may not be right. I ran track in college. And shout out Coach Jimmy King, legend, hurdles. But we had this guy, one of my best friends, Richard Del Ricon. He ran track he transferred schools and went to the University of Oregon. And I think to this day still has the 4x1 record for that school. I mean, the dude was running 10-1s, 10-2s, 10-3s, like whatever. But in practice, he would just blow you out. You'll do a 200, 150, he's gone. You just running behind him. But a lot of people would just half-ass, Richard's running, and just half-ass it. Half-ass it and be like, whatever, And not me, though. I'm going to run hard. Yeah, he's going to blow me up. But yeah, shit, I'm going to be right behind him. I'm going to be running my ass off, on every rep, because Coach King would make us do 4 or 6 reps. You just go. And one time, we were dog tired, and we ran, blah blah blah, finish it, and Richard turned around. And he goes, "Hey man, go way to finish the workout, because train hard. You may not be the best, and that's the thing people need to realize. Just because you're not the best, don't mean not to try." And like I said, because people wasn't the best, a lot of people were half-assed, so they just quit. But I don't want to run with Richard, gonna embarrass me. But that means you didn't love it. Like, when you're afraid to try to do something, there you can't complain. My dad had this saying. I don't know if it was a saying, but he told me, and he said, if you don't try for something or you don't fight for it, then you don't deserve it. You don't deserve any benefits that come with anything like that. Why do you think working out and losing weight is so hard? You really, really have to want it. You really, really have to figure this shit out. You get on the scale and it don't fall fast enough and you quit. You're like, forget it. Then you don't deserve the benefits if you keep going. like I said, we are a conditional love world, and that's why this world is falling apart. I mean, and trust me, blood, family, just that's a misconception. Just because don't ever think because somebody's your family that's unconditional love, because that's crap. Now, you can love your, you could be, oh man, I love my cousin, oh I love my nephew, I love my niece, I love my cousin. You can love them. That's whatever. That's your family. But unconditionally, I won't really think about that. Think about that, especially my black people. Think about that. Think about family reunions and things like that. Oh, I don't mess with so and so. He be talking shit, or I don't mess with that cousin. They stuck up. I don't mess with that cousin because blah blah. Then you don't unconditionally love them then, because when you unconditionally love somebody, you don't fall out of their life. You do any and everything that you can to make sure that they get better at whatever going on in their life. Like I tell you about my mom and dad, but growing up as a teenager, it was hard. I was a handful, you know, playing basketball and El Sakai, basketball, football, you know, and the stars that came out of there, you know, so it was just it got to the point where my head got big, and I was just doing stupid shit, you know. I was having different girls coming out on my house and on my room. My dad was like, "Hey, what you doing?" And I'm like, "Man, I'm doing what I do." And he was like, "Nah, that ain't gonna fly." And he sat me down and told me why it's not gonna fly. You can't be doing that. You know, you gonna mess up everything that you deserve. And he never like I said, I never did the drugs, never did the gang, but I went out a lot. Like I mean, statute of limitations. I can say it now, but I was like 13, 14 years old going to clubs in Houston because, and I'm not bragging, I'm like one of the best dancers on this damn planet. Like Michael Yo, shout out to Michael Yo, comedian now, but Michael Yo was at Kiss FM in Houston, Texas around that time. And him, Mike, whole bunch, Mike Pierce, a whole bunch of dudes, you know. But because of the dancing skills and it was a different time, I would get into clubs. I would get into 18 and up clubs because of Michael Yo. But but that was when hip hop and house, we were just dancing. It really was no booty twerking. That wasn't. I mean, it wasn't a big thing then, but I had to balance that and then still be a kid because I was going back to I go to the club on the weekend and go to my ninth grade math class that followed on Monday when everybody else was, oh, we went to the movies. I'm like, okay, I went to the club, but it made my head big, and the reason why I was talking about that was I wanted just to show out of all the BS that I did, my dad could have just been like, man, you are, whatever, do whatever you want to do. And a lot of my parents do that. You know what? All I'm gonna do is pray for you and just no. If you unconditionally love somebody, you're gonna do everything in your power to make sure that they're okay. And that's what he did. I gave up so much coming out here. Larry, we talked about that. Give up our whole family to come out here and do this acting thing. Like, I don't have family out here. I have zero. I have shit here. So when this shit goes up in belly, I'm gonna be by myself. Like, this is it. But again, this goes out to my next video. So make sure you check me out. Peace.